White House says the more the Cuban people get to know Americans, get exposed to Americans.
Hello.
Hello.
No pictures in here, ma'am.
Hi everybody, how are you? I'm so happy to come talk to you today. I have had such a busy week and I hope everybody is having a good week and looking forward to the weekend. I was writing some music this week and I stopped off at a couple antique stores this week, and I had a company called Charlotte Lacroix, and she sent me 3 of her products from her company. Amazing company, all natural products, and the products are based on argan tree stem cells. And I'm not going to pretend that I know much about stem cells, but I do know that they are supposed to promote our own DNA, our own body, promote our own body to help with anti-aging, to produce collagen, and to hydrate our skin and to plump up lines and wrinkles. So I was very excited. I got three of her products. The packaging is just so beautiful, and there are other parts in the video where I am going to show you her packaging of her products up close, but real quick, let me show you. Each product comes in a little box like this, and it's like they're sitting in a little box of hay. So it's really adorable, really cute. This happens to be the firming cream, firming serum, and absolutely beautiful packaging. Glass bottles, very frosted and elegant looking. They all are pumps that are very easy to use. So it's absolutely a luxury line. Not only are the products based on argan tree stem cells, but also they are full of the new technology of using nature and using oils to help us anti-age. So in each product there is chrysanthemum extract, there are sweet almond oil, there's castor oil, olive oil, so many amazing oils that come from nature. And I think in all these new amazing companies, they really are trying to unlock the code of anti-aging, and they are turning to some amazing natural remedies, and a lot of these natural oils, very exciting. I have wanted to try sweet almond oil for a long time. There is a day cream that they have, and I haven't had a day cream on my skin in I don't know how long. I was very excited about this day cream. It goes on very light, a huge amount they give you, and it is very, very creamy. I haven't had a cream on my face in over a year because I find them very hot and heavy and uncomfortable. But this one I have enjoyed. I've enjoyed all three products. So I wanted to give you my first impression of the Charlotte Lacroix products. And the packaging is absolutely beautiful, and the luxury of how the product feels in your hands and on your face is absolutely beautiful. The ingredients are incredible. And I tell you, I have used the products for 5 days, and I really didn't notice any difference at all until today. Today, my 5th day, I did notice an amazing illumination to my skin. I also noticed a reduction of the way that my pores looked on my face, almost as if these products were retexturing my face and underneath my eye. And I guess the biggest thing that I noticed is that with the firming serum and the day cream, what I noticed is you are very aware that you have this on your face, and not in a bad way. You're just very aware of it because it feels like you're getting a spa treatment. It feels like your face is being firmed. So I'm not exactly sure where it's going with this, but I do know that that element is there. So my first impression of this is very, very favorable. So I'm excited to give these products 5 to 6 weeks and see how it does on my skin, and you'll be able to see the difference right along with me.
You say let's take things slowly. I hope you realize you're playing with fire. I know what heartbreak feels like. I know I've shed some teardrops. I've been here before. You have done it now, left me on the ground. This is it, I won't come back. If we don't stop, if we don't go, I'll be left alone every night when you go. Sitting by myself, going crazy like all the time. If we don't stop, if I don't go, I'll be left alone every night when you go. And I hope you realize, playing with the fire. Saying words ain't easy. I know you can't talk to me, but I hope you realize you're playing with.
When I went to that antique store that I show in the video, there wasn't anybody in that store when I walked in. So I had it all to myself for about 10 minutes, and then this gentleman came in, the owner came in the back door and startled me, and he said to me, "No pictures in here, ma'am," and really startled me. I was filming actually when he said that, and it just startled me and it scared me half to death. And it turns out he actually was just kidding, and he was just fine with me filming in the store. I also am hoping that a lot of you got the vitamins shampoo. This is, I believe this is week 3 for me with this new shampoo. And so far so good. So I am going to be doing my review on the shampoo and doing a giveaway for that. And I have a couple other things that I'm going to put with the giveaway. I've never done a giveaway before. Not because I don't want to, not because I don't love you or appreciate you, but because I'm just really flaky and have a hard time getting to the post office, actually. That's really it. So, you know, I get asked a lot why I use so many antique photographs of women in my videos. And I wanted to tell you that many of those pictures that I use are from my family. My Aunt Nell, my Aunt Claire, my Aunt Rose, my Aunt May, my grandmother Elizabeth, Lila. Those are women that I really admire that I never really got to know. They are my great aunts that I never really got to meet. I did get to meet my Aunt Nell, but the others were long gone by the time that I was born. So I grew up with all these wonderful stories about my great aunts, and what a full life they led, and a hard life also. So in honor of them and the inspiration that they give me in all the hardships that they went through, I do love to photograph. I do love to show photographs of them, and I do love to show photographs of also women around that time before we got the right to vote, and before we had any rights at all, before we had a voice. You know, for example, my Aunt May. My Aunt May was a wonderful, loving, hard-working woman, and she had a very tough, abusive husband. But back then, her husband Nate wasn't considered an abuser. He was just considered a tough guy that provided for his family. And they had all kinds of property, and he was a house builder, and he would have my Aunt May out there digging ditches for these houses. And my mother really loved her Aunt May because she took care of my mother when my mother was a baby. But her husband was very abusive, and he really was a brute. And they took it in silence back then, and they didn't have a voice. And I think that's why I feel so lucky to live in this day and age where women do have a voice, and we do stand up for our rights, and we talk about things openly. We have words. We have real words that describe not just a tough guy or a tough husband. We don't call him just a tough guy. We can say he abuses women, and we can stand up and we can walk out the door, and we have options now. We have choices, and it doesn't have to be swept under the rug that no woman deserves to be hit or abused. In the future, I'd like to talk more about my aunts. I feel that they didn't have a voice, but they did the best they could with what they had. And I feel like, well, having my own channel and being able to talk and say anything I want about anything, I feel that it's sort of my obligation that I'm speaking for myself, but I'm also speaking for them too. And for all the ladies that didn't get a chance to have that freedom that we do, or even have words to describe some of the things that they were feeling. So that's why I show those old pictures. I think they were beautiful ladies, and they lived in a different time. And I'm trying to understand that so I can understand better how far I've come and how much farther I have to go. So thank you so much for spending this time with me today. It means so much to me. So I hope everybody has a wonderful week, and I hope you do a lot of great fun things. And when you get done with all that, yeah, you know, come see me, okay? Okay.
Hello. No pictures in here, ma'am.